be living under a rock if you didn't know who Belle Delphine was by now. From the gamer girl bathwater to the Asian fishing allegations to eating a photo of PewDiePie, Belle Delphine has had no problem staying relevant by pulling crazy stunts. But how did she get to where she is today? And why does she act weirdly childlike for someone who makes adult content? Well, loves, today we are going to be talking about how Belle Delphine's traumatic childhood led to where she is now. So Belle Delphine's real name is Mary Belle Kishner, and she was born in 1999 in South Africa. Her parents got married very quickly because her mom's visa was running out, and when her mom fell pregnant, they got married to avoid her mom having to go back to the UK. Unfortunately, Belle's parents didn't have the best relationship. They fought a lot, and Belle had to grow up around violence and alcoholism. Her dad was very stern, so they didn't have a great connection, and her mom was pretty distant too. Belle and her mom moved back to the UK when Belle was 9 years old. She struggled a lot with school and had a hard time at home. In Philip DeFranco's A Conversation With podcast, she talked about how she had low attendance and even used to sleep in class. She hated it so much that she decided to move to another school.
I was actually having a really hard time at home. So I was finding going to school difficult, and when I would go into school, I just sleep in my lessons and stuff.
But y'all, even before her YouTube days, Belle was still getting into drama. When she was 14, she commented on a Facebook post that got her into some hot water. In the comment, she made an insensitive joke about a life-threatening illness, and her comment quickly made its way around her new school. From then on, everybody was talking about her, hating on her and sharing things about her online, so she stopped feeling comfortable going to school. After telling her mom what happened, Belle dropped out of school at the age of 14. When she was living with her mom, the two didn't have the closest relationship. Belle would disappear for a day or so, and her mom wouldn't even ask her where she went. Apparently at the time, she thought this was great because her mom was so cool with her being independent. But now that she's older, she realizes that her mom should have been interested in where she was going.
Oh, she's gonna come, like, you know, when you have to check with your parents to see if it's like okay to like sleep around someone's house or whatever.
Yeah.
And all my friends would do that, and my mom just wouldn't.
Sure, it's annoying when your parents won't let you go out or do certain things, but at least most of the time, it means that they care about your well-being. I mean, to have your daughter disappear overnight and not even be bothered about where she was or who she was with is just really irresponsible parenting. Anyways, you guys, because of her rocky relationship with her mom, Belle moved out before she even turned 16 into a shared house and had to work as a waitress and a nanny to pay for the bills. Moving out and being thrown into that level of independence and responsibility at such a young teenager has to be really difficult. It was around this age that she started to take an interest in older men, one of whom was even 30 years old. Again, she didn't see a problem with it when she was a child, but now looking back, she realizes that being involved with men in their 20s or 30s as a teen is super creepy. But then in 2016, when Belle was around 16 years old, she started to upload to YouTube. Her videos were pretty normal to begin with, and she's almost unrecognizable from the Belle Delphine we now know. Take a look at this clip, y'all.
Hi, I'm Belle, and today I'm going to be doing my everyday eye makeup for you.
Would you believe that's the same girl who sold her bathwater to strangers on the internet? However, loves, she was also posting cosplays and modeling shots on her Instagram and started to blow up in 2018. In her online posts, she often dressed in stockings, cat ears, and wigs, and started a Patreon and a private Snapchat where she could post explicit content. Pretty much every YouTuber around the time was making videos about her, even PewDiePie, who had one of the most popular channels on the whole of YouTube. People were confused by the fact that she displayed a strangely childlike personality while also creating adult content. The weird things she would do in her videos, like eat a raw egg or play with a dead octopus, and that infamous face she always pulled. So y'all, when she was really popular, Belle would pull crazy stunts to get attention and cause controversy. I'm sure everyone remembers her selling her own bathwater and setting up an account on an adult video site only to post troll videos on there. And then things got dark. Her Instagram account with 4.5 million followers was banned for violating community guidelines, and she stopped posting on her other platforms, even Patreon, which people were paying money to see. Then, a couple of months later, she tweeted her own mugshot and captioned, "I got arrested, LOL." Then the next day, she told everyone the reason. ISTG, this girl came to my party and stole my hamster. I have no idea why or who TF does that. I spray painted the got off her car, and got arrested. At least I got my hamster back. Unsurprisingly, a lot of people believe that this whole story was fake and that she was never really arrested, and in all fairness, she had been known to bend the truth when it comes to her social media. Belle took another break from social media at the end of 2019 and came back with a bang, releasing a song in June of 2020 to promote her newly launched OnlyFans account. As far as I know, she is still posting on there and probably making a ton of money. So that's as much as I can say about her career right now. However, we definitely need to discuss how Belle Delphine has come under fire for Asian fishing, appropriating Asian culture, and even encouraging others to do the same. Remember when I said about that infamous Belle Delphine face? The facial expression is called ahego, and the term is used in Japanese adult content to show enjoyment or satisfaction, if you catch my drift. And a lot of the outfits Belle Delphine wears in her regular and adult content take inspiration from Japanese culture, specifically anime and manga. When you couple the ahego face with the fact that she behaves similarly to a child and posts risque content, things start to get a little weird. Although she didn't create the expression, Belle is a part of the reason that this face became so popular on TikTok and Instagram. And many more young white girls who were often minors were also hopping on the trend. When you think about what the face actually means, the fact that so many young people were doing it seems pretty creepy. It seems like Belle's childhood and upbringing caused her quite a bit of trauma, and definitely plays a part in the way she presents herself online. When adults display childlike behavior, it can be a sign that they haven't addressed issues that stem from their childhood, which could be why Belle acts in the way that she does. We've seen other influencers do similar things too, for example, Bella Poarch, who has had a very traumatic upbringing and also acts in a childlike way in her TikToks. Obviously, Belle Delphine has a far more extreme online persona than Bella Poarch, but it's a similar concept. Belle even admits that the way she was raised and her relationship with her parents influences her behavior and current relationships. She says that her romantic partners often fill the gaps that were left by her parents.
Probably filling in some gaps.
Filling in some gaps, how do you mean?
Well, like probably parental wise.
Oh.
And you guys, another thing she mentions is that she has always struggled to be around alcohol.
Things that just make me feel uncomfortable, like tilt me, like of the smell.
Are y'all seeing the link? Remember how I said she grew up around alcoholism and violence? If you've grown up and been scared to see how your loved ones will change when they drink alcohol, it's likely you won't have a good association with it and will try to stay away from it in the future. To be honest, I'm glad Belle is opening up about her past because her story could help a lot of people who have been through similar circumstances. I just hope she's getting the help that she needs and dealing with her trauma in private. Anyways, loves, what do you think of the situation? Do you think Belle Delphine is problematic, or has she changed for the better? Let me know all your juicy opinions in the comments. I love you so much!